Hey guys and gals out there. There are a lot of ladies that tune into these ingredient focused videos, and that's really cool. If you are new here, my name is DanCBearded. I go by the trusted teacher for all things beard related, and this is my favorite series, the Carrier Oils 101 series. It is also my least viewed series, so if you guys enjoy these videos as much as I do, just a reminder, show with a thumbs up down below. I do appreciate that. And what I do in this is I take the ingredients, usually oils that are in the beard products that we know and love, and I go down through where they come from, the history, the benefits. Do I recommend them to you guys? And then I usually show you some products that include these ingredients at the end. So if that sounds interesting to you or anything else on this channel looks good, consider subscribing. That does support the channel and that does really help this passion that I love to be able to do. I like to begin with the where does this ingredient come from, because sometimes the name can be misleading or just not make any sense at all. And in the case of sunflower seed oil, those don't apply. It comes from the seed of the sunflower plant. It's cold pressed, wonderful method. And it's, yeah, exactly like you see baseball players chewing on sunflower seeds, spitting out the shell when you go camping, all that stuff. It's exactly that. Now, when we look at the modern world today, in terms of production of oil, the sunflower is the fourth leading crop worldwide. That is big leagues. That is a huge number there. And when we look at the countries that are producing this, number one, Ukraine. Number two, Russia. Number three, Argentina. US doesn't even crack the top 10, which is going to be even more interesting in the next segment when I tell you about the history of this plant. And if we want to dive down into the US and really look at the states, what state do you think has the number one production for sunflower seed oil? Don't look it up, don't Google it. Well, it's South Dakota. Now, you'll probably get this one. What state has the second most production? Yes, of course, it is North Dakota. So the Dakotas are holding it down strong when it comes to producing and providing us with sunflower seed oil. History. Now, a lot of you know I'm an actual history teacher, and I love diving into this and then sharing the stories with you guys, and today is another really good one. So the sunflower plant itself is actually native to North America. They believe that about 5,000 years ago, the first ever domesticated crop for Native Americans in North America was the sunflower. Not corn, not other things that come to mind. They would use this plant and the seeds for food. They would use the oil for food. Those are kind of the main things. They grind the seed up into flour, they put oil into the bread, and that's how they used it. Now you may ask yourself, well, if the US is not in the top 10 countries in the world and it's native here, how is that? Well, in the 1500s, the Spanish conquistadors or Spanish explorers brought the sunflower plant back to Europe. Not because of the food, not because of any benefits, because they thought it looked pretty and exotic. It was only found over here, so they brought it back to their mom. They brought it back to their wife. They're like, look what we brought back from that exotic America. But it wasn't until the 1800s where they really started to dive into the benefits of it on the food side, even the medical side they were playing around with, and then especially the hair and skin side. Now, it was 1830 where Russia was the first country to commercially produce the oil. They had a method down, they were selling it, they were using it. That's why they are in the top three. They were the first ones to the market when it came to this oil. Next, I'd like to go over some of the benefits of sunflower seed oil when it comes to hair and skin, and for us, beard specifically. First, and most importantly, it has the very best rating on the comedogenic scale of a 0. So what does that mean? Essentially, it is unbelievably unlikely to clog anyone's pores. It works really well with any skin type, whether you have dry skin, average skin, oily skin, it's gonna do the job with you. And on the terms of viscosity, it is on the thin side. That goes kind of with the comedogenic scale there. It's gonna absorb really quickly, really lightly into your skin and into the hairs, which is a great thing when you are balancing out a blend, right? We want some thicker ones, we want some thinner ones. This would be that fast absorbing thin oil when we're talking about that blend out there. Now, it's also packing a punch with all the stuff that we need. It has a very high level of vitamin E in there. There's some antioxidants. It also has the fatty acids that we're looking for to have strong hair and have strong skin. And it also prevents breakage. It's one of those things that's going to absorb into the hair and really bring it some strength so you're not snapping that hair. It's not getting brittle, which of course we know in beards, especially in the summer, especially if you have a tough job, that's big. And the last thing that I'll cover on the benefits of this is it is an anti-inflammatory. Now what that means is you have anti-inflammation of the skin where it meets the hair. Now that is a wonderful thing. It helps with beard drift and a couple of other things, but mainly think about like the base of your hair. And if you have inflammation, it's kind of like a low level of swelling where it's grabbing onto that hair. You're not able to get all those nutrients you want there. You're not able to promote blood flow there. And if you have anti-inflammation, it just calms the skin down and it allows all those things to rush where you need them. And that is wonderful. Now, it's not the greatest anti-inflammatory in the world. There are other ingredients that I'll cover that do a better job of that, but this is one of the better ones when we look at the most common carrier oils that are used in our different beard products. Recommend. Is this an ingredient you should feel comfortable with seeing on the ingredient list of your favorite beard products? Yes, absolutely. This ingredient absolutely has a place and a purpose and is a really great thing for your beard. Now, does it need to be in every beard product out there? Is it the most revolutionary thing of all time? No, of course not. I'm big on rotation, having different options, rotating it throughout the week, but this one is a quality ingredient. Now, one thing to consider is I guess it's decently common to have a sunflower seed allergy. Of course, you would hopefully know that. If not, you can always test on your skin. And I found out that there is an allergy called ragweed allergy, where oftentimes if you have that, you will have a sensitivity to sunflower seed and sunflower seed oil. So if you don't know, just put a little drop on your skin. You can put a Band-Aid over it to kind of contain it. Check if it swells up afterwards. If not, you are good to go. When you get new oils, that's always a good habit to have. Now I have 3 oils in front of me that have this ingredient in there, and I know for a fact I'm missing many more. So please, if you guys can, let's help out the people, let's help out these companies. If you know a company that uses this ingredient, throw it down in the comments below. I do greatly appreciate that. The first one that I found is Artius Man. They include sunflower seed oil, and it is their second ingredient on the list. We know that castor oil is number 1, the thickest of the thick, as big as it gets. Well, it's nice that their second ingredient is on the thinner side of viscosity to have that nice balance there. So Artius Man. The next one is Detroit Grooming. They also have sunflower seed oil in their oil here. And then the last one that I have in front of me is Whiskey and Hardtack. So all of these ones are great. They're just different styles that you have out there. Please let me know down below which ones I missed that also have it. So if you guys have any questions, if you have any comments on sunflower seed oil, please drop them down below. I'll give you the best effort that I can to answer them or try to find a way to find the answer. My name, DanCBearded. I hope that you guys stay bearded and stay positive.